Hi there, Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca. For those of you who are brand new, thank you all so much for joining me. I love doing this, and so I genuinely appreciate you joining me on this journey. Also, let's see what else. If you'd like to know more about me or personal readings, please hit the description box below. Go to the website. If you would like to know more, if you'd like more cards pulled for you, please join me on the Facebook Live event on Thursdays. So you can also follow the link below to find that. My name is Rebecca. Let's get into it. I hate introductions. I don't know why. I'm not very good at them. So we have She Who Becomes Eterna. It says metamorphosis, transcend, and journey. Eterna, she who becomes, rises light like a feather. No longer anchored to the ground, her lightness of being creates a total metamorphosis of self. Even her hair is changing colors from fiery red to the intensity of light blue and white like the hottest part of the flame. Her passion to transcend to her next highest self is taking place. Her right hand is held in the Prithva Mudra to offset the fire element and increase the earth element to keep her grounded. She knows she must maintain this balance if she is to continue evolving. This powerful mudra increases her sense of stability, which she needs as she floats off the earth. Her antenna-like statement gathers information on deep sensory levels. Eterna may seem to be asleep, but she is focused on her journey at hand. This card indicates that you are at a moment of becoming the being you have been working on. All the effort is coming together to send you soaring up to the next plane. The good news and the bad news is there is always another level to achieve. Each subtle state of existence creates new challenges. Know that you have safely lived on your current plane, and all that you have learned by, and failed in, and powered through will be brought with you on your journey. The cranes who rise from the mist show you the past is a source of strength for the future. Like the caterpillar who metamorphoses into a butterfly, it is time to try out your new wings. Your questions. What is the next level for me? How can I benefit the most from this transcending? What challenges me the most in my current spiritual journey? And the Prithva Mudra is your thumb to your ring finger. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Please show me, the past. We have the Queen of Coins. Please show me the present. The Chariot. This is triumph, movement, self-control. Thank you. The blockage is the High Priestess. What is the guidance? We have the Knight of Wands. I'm feeling a creative, passionate energy off of that. What is the potential outcome? The Nine of Swords. Anxiety. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Coins. So this is a brand new financial, stable start. This is a gift. that's being offered right now. There may even be a sense of not being able to see it. This is also a very earthly and material beginning. Sorry. We can even look at it as like a new baby. This is something that needs to be nurtured so that it can increase. But there is room for abundance here. There's room for increase. So let's look at the Queen of Coins. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But as an energy, this Queen of Coins is very motherly, very nurturing, very capable of doing it all, right? We have the Five of Cups. This is regret. Bubby, please stop. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Swords in the upright. The bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. So, these two queens. Now, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I always want to say Aries for some reason. There's a sense here of regret for something that you planted. Now, it could have been like a mindset that someone else put their standards, their expectations, if you will. This could be the same energy. I want to say that for most of you it's not. There are butterflies in both of these pictures though, so transformation is on the mind. Like I said, there is a sincere sense of regret, potentially on what hasn't come to fruition or what didn't come to fruition. I actually feel like this has to do with your perception, right? With this Hanged Man in reverse. So the Hanged Man talks all about perception. This is something that you can release yourself from. There may be a sense of sacrifice. There might be a sense of being stuck in an old perception. So let's look at the Chariot here. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in the upright. And the Ten of Swords in the upright. The bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is a sense of coming out or overcoming an ending of something that feels very passionless and practical to an extreme, right? There's a sense here of extremities with this extremities. With this Ten of Swords. There is an ending here. And what's really kidding me, again, is this card. The sword is coming out of his eye, right? And I'm feeling like, again, this is a perception. Something that you're taking control of. The Ten of Swords in one of my other decks really talks about gaining control over thoughts. The Tens talk about mastery. And I'm feeling like this is a sense of mastery in what it is that you view and overcoming and triumphing that, in that. And it might have been this very three-dimensional, practical view of something. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So again, this feels a lot like the letting go of some sort of material aspect. So let's look at the High Priestess. Why is this the blockage? Please clarify the High Priestess. We have the Hanged Man. Please clarify the High Priestess. The Hierophant. Now we have a very spiritual pair here. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so that's 4 major arcana. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. I want to go back to the present situation here for a minute, because I also just heard, I was drawn back to it, one, and I heard, for some of you, if this is a work situation, there is something that is a betrayal coming out, that there's some sense of a betrayal that you'll be overcoming. Okay, back to the blockage. So there's secret knowledges here, there's mysteries here, and there's enlightenment here, as well as the Wheel of Fortune, which I might add is another 10. So there is I heard knowledge plus action equals fortune. So there's a need here to not just feel something, but to also create it in your tradition, to place it in your foundation. I also feel like there's a sense of sacrifice, that something needs to be sacrificed, and you know exactly what it is. And you're going back and forth on these feminine and masculine, yin and yang energies. What's blocking you, I feel like, is almost like a sense of control, of trying to control divine timing. And maybe not seeing how certain values and aspects are holding you back. Or I heard teeter-totter for whoever that's for. Let's look at the Knight of Wands. What is the guidance here? Thank you. We have the Ten of Cups. The Seven of Wands. Okay, so there's a need here to take action to defend what makes you happy, to defend your bliss, is what I heard. We have one more. And the Knight of Wands. So, also just sort of takes two. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So there's a heart situation here. Fighting the heart is not going to bring you happiness. There is a need here to fight for the heart. We have a lot of Wands and the Ten of Cups. That is 2 10s and a 1. Right? This Knight of Wands energy, he can be kind of inconsistent and in and out. So you may be defending or tempering some sort of action to allow your bliss to come in. I feel like with the Knight of Wands here twice, this is almost, and here's the other part you want funny. One's a male and the other one's a female, right? So there's a sense here of balancing the defense of the heart and allowing love to come in, allowing nurturing to come in, and embracing this very feminine, receptive energy. I love the Seven of Wands. There's no need to battle the heart here. The heart wants what the heart wants. This may even be an offer that comes from, it's the same offer that you're making, but it comes from two different places. I feel like one comes from a place of action and masculine energy, and the other one comes from a place of creativity and receptivity. I don't know who that message is for, but It's an interesting message, right? So let's look at the Nine of Swords. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in the upright. And the Ace of Cups in the upright. So there's a petty conflict here. At the bottom of the deck, the Sun card. There's a petty conflict here. This is like seeing everything that has happened as a training ground, as lessons learned. With the Nine of Swords here, there's some sense of anxiety in this balancing act. There could be nightmares, but I do feel like with the Ace of Cups here, there's a need to let this Nine of Swords fall, right? The anxiety aspect of this is all based in not understanding that this was a training ground. This is hanging on to the emotion of those thoughts, right? But with the Sun and the Ace of Cups here, there is freedom, there's lighting up, there's pure and genuine love. And I feel like it's just on the other side of this anxiety. So we have anxiety and conflict on one side, and love, happiness, freedom, and enlightenment on the other. And balance in between. Is it about balance, or is it about letting go of the emotion that creates the anxiety? You can have a past, and whatever that past is can be lessons learned, but if you're carrying the emotion of them, then you're reliving pain. There's no need to relive pain once you've released it. If you release the emotion, then you need to release the emotion. And we're going to pull a couple of spirit animal cards. What is the final message for my Pisceans? Number 22, truth transcends illusion. Dragonfly spirit. Did I hold it up? I forgot. Beautiful. What is the message from the goddesses? What is the final message? We have Hera, Alliance, number 20. So that is 3 2s, 2, 2, 2. Dragonfly spirit. Dragonfly spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion. and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there's a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone. For a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fear dissipates as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us has inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world, and there is a great consciousness that exists in these seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. And now, Hera, Alliance. The Greek goddess Hera, wife of Zeus, knew intimately the positive alliances lead to great power. At this moment, you're magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level. Perhaps it's a mentor who appears or someone in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. This works well if you have a healthy sense of self-worth and if you are able to learn without diminishing yourself in any way. Right now, Hera is supporting you to form beneficial alliances for the greater good of all. When called to action or faced with a decision, ask, how does this benefit me, and how can I serve the highest good as a result of this connection? You may also be called to give help to another who needs your mentorship. Give freely, for only good will come of it. This is a wonderful time for all manner of connection and collaboration. Your alignment message. There's a feeling of unease that sets in when you are in an unhealthy power dynamic with another person. As a result, you may compete with and blame others for your discomfort, just as the goddess Hera did when faced with evidence of many betrayals of her husband, Zeus, king of the gods of Olympus. Like she did, you might even stand up for someone who abuses their power to avoid seeing your own role in perpetuating the myth that you need to be a certain way to be accepted or valued. You may think the benefits of your willful blindness outweigh the price you're paying, but Hera knows that this will not serve you as an empowered, sovereign person. Fear and denial make for a potent hypnosis, one that's passed down generation to generation. No one chooses this dynamic intentionally. You may have stayed in a disrespectful relationship because you felt that the alliance served you in some way, such as giving you security or status. Hera wants you to be aware of these traits in yourself and be empowered in your own right, not through attaching yourself to the dominant power for a false sense of safety. Stand tall and choose collaborative partnerships with deep mutual respect and encouragement. Don't chase what's popular or who will make you look good. That won't last. Look for equality and see yourself as worthy. Ask yourself, who would I be without this dynamic person situation? Your alignment task is to open your eyes and choose another way. Belong to yourself and align with the great goddess pulsing through your heart and the whole world. She is the one with the real power. That, my beautiful Pisceans, is your reading. I'm very sorry that the other one didn't upload all the way. I do hope that these messages were helpful and resonated with you. And have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.